Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, I'm here checking out the next episode of Ben 10, continuing the journey, of course, of Ben 10. This is Ben 10 Season 2, Episode 11, Ghostfreaked Out. Now, when I saw that title, I got pretty excited because, honestly, Ben really hasn't used Ghostfreak that much. So I'm hoping with him in the title, Ghostfreak, the name in the title, that we'll see him in this episode because, literally, like I mentioned, he really hasn't used him much so far as I've been watching the show. He's used him from time to time, but not really, and I would think there's been other opportunities he could have used that alien, but of course, he's going for other ones that are more common to him, at least, or he feels like is more adapt for certain things. So, who knows? But regardless, I'm excited that Ghostfreaked, I mean, in terms of the title, Ghostfreaked Out, that's pretty cool. But the fact that hopefully he's going to get a spotlight here, that's pretty cool. So last week's episode was pretty intense for a couple of reasons. Number one, Ripjaws went full freaking bonkers. Like, Ben went crazy with Ripjaws on destroying these mechanical aliens. And number two, where Grandpa Max is like, this might explain all the mysteries behind Bermuda Triangle, because that's where the resort was, like, built at. It was in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. I'm like, first of all, this billionaire is an idiot, but whatever. But the fact is, like, okay, so they're giving their version of an explanation about what's been happening to all the mysteries surrounding Bermuda Triangle is apparently these aliens. And in fact, there's some sort of, like, energy source that billionaire took and all that kind of stuff. And Ben and Gwyd actually met a kid at first who was being an asshole, and then it turns out, no, he's not an asshole. He's just being basically groomed by his grandfather to take over the company at some point, and he doesn't want to do that. Like, he clearly doesn't want to be what his grandfather wants him to be. So I like there was, like, multiple things going on within that story, but it was interesting nonetheless, and Ben went, like I said, full crazy as Ripjaw, and it was really, really cool to see the amount of violence, but it's okay because they're kind of robotic, so it was kind of fine, right? But regardless, I really had a fun time with it. So let's get into tonight, guys. I'm excited. I'm enjoying the hell out of the show, as you guys know, and I'm continuing the journey here. And yeah, we're getting close to, you know, not really getting too close to wrapping up the show, but getting close to wrapping up season 2 here and moving on, and then getting to the last bit of the seasons of the show and all that. And people keep asking me, are you going to be, you know, continuing into the sequel shows? That still remains to be seen. We'll see. Anyway, guys, here we go, guys. I need to stop talking. I'm just flubbing all over today. Season 2, episode 11, Ghostfreaked Out. Let's go.
Good thinking. Turn into the vicious drilling alien attack dog to rescue the scared kid out of the tree.
Exactly. I'd be scared too.
Okay. I'm here to help get you down.
Wait, what?
I don't want to get down.
Oh.
I want out. You want to be helpful? Get me out.
Ben.
Wake up, boy.
To dweeb.
Smacks him.
Clean the wax out of your ears. You'd better not do anything to embarrass me on the tour of the campus.
Oh, he will. Of course he will.
I'll be on my best behavior. So many delude themselves into thinking they are Bancroft material.
Are you talking about Gwen?
Ben. Do you have a question?
No. No.
Yeah.
About to say. Yeah. Yeah. I saw him too.
Let me out.
Let me out.
Leave me alone.
Oh! Ooh. He didn't do that.
Ben.
He didn't do that. He didn't do that.
I didn't do it. It was Ghostfreak. Easy money.
Wait a minute. I know these guys.
I think his parents found him at a zoo or something.
I guess that's what I'm gonna say.
PA. Benjamin Tennyson, I'm gonna...
Benjamin Tennyson.
I better check
Uh-oh.
that out.
Yep. You really should.
Ghostfreak.
He's Ghostfreaked.
Nice.
Of course not.
It's those circus freaks.
He said that before he actually walked in the room, but it's fine. God. I wonder what that kind of pain felt like. Ooh. There you go.
Are you trying to ruin my chances of getting accepted here?
They started it. They started it. I mean, they're gonna have to.
Man. I thought we were close. So nice to finally
Wait. Is this real? How'd he get out?
was never you.
What?
Ecto-neurite's consciousness. I was trapped inside.
Oh.
I can reveal my true self. I thought you were ugly before. Now, let's see how you like being trapped inside.
I mean, it's a reversal for sure if you take over Ben. Ooh. Oh, the sun. Exactly. Oh, Jesus. Alright, he's him now. Like, now he can stay out of the light.
He said he's been alive inside the watch this whole time.
Yeah.
He's trying to get out.
That's crazy.
I just felt weirded out when I was
I never would have thought this would have happened, but...
Ben, whatever's going on.
Like a vampire? You never had that problem when you were Ghostfreak.
No, because it's probably a mixture of...
Exactly why he needs me.
Mixture of his DNA and... Yeah, Ghostfreak, maybe.
Is that kid with the watch?
No.
Out of here.
No, it's not.
Freaks, you are now my minions.
What's happening to me?
You're getting taken over. Ooh. Jesus.
When do we start?
They shouldn't be allowed on campus after hours.
Campus, I'll never
Yeah.
get admitted.
Forearms. Is that what he wanted?
Maybe I'm finally getting the hang of this thing.
No, you're not. I don't think so. Okay, they're running out, so I guess you know where Ghostfreak is. Or, well, yeah.
Have you been working out?
I mean, sure. Ghostfreak.
Major horror show.
He actually fought back.
It seems
Surprising.
merge with your alien forms.
Yeah.
But we have a surprise of our own.
Daylight at night.
Oh.
Sun gun. Protect
Sun
the beam
gun.
from sunlight.
As long as I am in a host body,
It doesn't affect him.
your weapon has no
Yeah.
effect.
Jesus. Ooh. Good catch. About to say.
So,
Hope this doesn't hurt my
should I send
chances.
admissions application to the main office?
Go ahead and play musical freaks all you want.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Oh boy.
Let's have some fun.
He doesn't want to fight back. No. Oh. Ooh.
What are you doing?
Spider-Man? Spider-Gwen? Oh, shit.
Music to my... I have another idea. Drop the weapon and I'll meld with you.
No. How about no?
Fat chance.
It's your choice, hero.
Wow, he's gonna just jump off the ledge with... Okay, holy shit.
The next sound you hear will be your cousin's screams as she takes a big dive.
And she'll die from that fall, probably.
We had a deal, you Halloween reject.
Deal with me,
Wow.
not them. Together again.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Me gag too.
Just shake her.
Where'd that little pipsqueak go?
Ugh. He's gonna trick him. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, he did. Good. Lock him in there. Hit him with a frying pan. Go for it. Ooh, grease. Oh. This is a really funny episode. Exactly. Jesus.
Time you saw the light.
Exactly. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, I guess you're not getting in.
Something tells
Sorry.
me I am so not getting into Bancroft Academy.
Probably the easiest theory in the world, Ghostfreak was featured heavily in this episode. However, not in the context that I thought. Apparently, Ghostfreak has been trying to get out this whole entire time from the Omnitrix. He was stuck inside, and he got out. He actually did succeed with that. And then just throw a little cherry on top of the craziness of this episode in terms of an actual alien getting itself out of the Omnitrix and going against Ben, is the fact that Zombozo, the clown's henchman, show up at the same school that they're touring for potentially Gwen to go to, which Gwen's not going to go to this school, obviously, but it's like they're at this random school that she's like, oh, I love this place, we're going to tour, all this stuff, and then the girl that's leading the tour is just really mean and just negative, like, okay, stop being an ass. And then we're dealing with this Ghostfreak thing, and then Zombozo the Clown's henchmen, I'm saying Zombozo, can't even talk, Zombozo's henchmen are there. And like, I know you. Like, what? It felt so weird to have them there. I guess they just needed to have another, piece of the storyline or whatever to kind of throw into the mix. Because, I mean, we could have easily just not had the henchmen of Zombozo, but okay, whatever. It made it more interesting for sure, but like, it just felt so random. But anyways, the show's random at times, so, but I really enjoyed the episode. I did. And rest in peace to Ghostfreak, because Ben killed him. Like, we saw the death. I'm assuming there's no more Ghostfreak. Because, I mean, if he's detached himself from the Omnitrix, that Ben can't turn into him again. So he went from Ben 12, because he added Cannonbolt and Wildvine. Is that the name of the newer one? And now with Ghostfreak gone, now he's back to Ben 11. He's not Ben 12 now. He's Ben 10, then 11, 12, now he's back to 11. So, okay. Interesting. And maybe this was their way of addressing the fact that Ben really didn't use Ghostfreak too much. He used him a bit, but not a lot. And I guess because probably didn't really have a lot of use for him at times, but also too, it's like there's an there's some sort of explanation. The opening of the episode was quite surprising, because I'm like, first of all, I've never heard Ben actually talk like Ben as Wildmutt. I think that's the name of the one he used to get the kid out of the tree. It's all a dream, or more of a nightmare, I guess. But you hear this voice, and turns around, and it's the kid's Ghostfreak, and then there's a giant Ghostfreak, like, let me out. I'm like, the fuck is going on here? Ben wakes up. It's a dream. Okay, that makes more sense. And then they're touring the school. Ben's hearing Ghostfreak talk, and then there's a whole, thing in the gym with Zombozo's henchmen. And it was definitely interesting. There was at one point, I pointed this out in the reaction, that Grandpa Max actually addressed, it's those Zombozo freaks or whatever, those freaks or whatever from the circus. He mentioned it before he was actually fully in the room. It felt like he just pre-said it, like he just knew. It's a little thing like that. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's fine. It's an animated show. It is what it is, right? But seeing Ghostfreak's true form was also interesting as well, because I think we had seen a bit of it, like especially when Ben was Ghostfreak fighting Zombozo. Saying that name just was kind of weird, because I haven't said it in so long. But he because he like opened his chest up at one point, and you see like those tendril things or whatever, like the white and black tendrils, or and if that's the right word, but we see like some iteration, okay, and then he reveals his true form, and I'm like, okay, how's Ben gonna fight this? And having Ghostfreak jump from the different henchmen was really interesting too, because the one guy with the toenail on top of his head, which is a weird design, at one point when he's getting possessed by Ghostfreak, he's like, I really hate this, like he's just fighting it. Then you have the stinky breath guy just fully embraced it, and the girl, I forget what her nickname, hair something, whatever. She reminds me of, I think her name's Medusa from Marvel Inhumans. I think that's her name, Medusa, or maybe I'm getting that wrong. But anyways, it's been a rough day. It's a Friday. I'm trying to get through the day. I'm just trying to, it's a lot going on. Head's just spinning. But then he possesses Gwen. Because he's wanting to possess Ben, and they make a point. Ghostfreak said, I cannot possess you while you are an alien. Okay, so when Ben's actually using the Omnitrix, Ghostfreak can't do anything. He can't possess Ben. But then he's like, maybe I'll possess somebody that would be harder to fight. Because Ben is forearms, which people have been asking me who's my favorite out of the aliens that Ben has used. Personally, my personal favorite one out of the Omnitrix is forearms. And him using forearms to beat all the henchmen up as they're being possessed by Ghostfreak or not. He's like, you just keep doing, what was it, musical chairs or something with the different, guys. I'll just keep beating them up. It's like, well, what about this? And he possesses Gwen. And at times, Gwen is fighting it, which is interesting. Because they made a point to show that, because the other people that are being possessed by Ghostfreak weren't able to fight it until Ghostfreak let go of being possessing their body. But Gwen, I think, fought it twice. Like, she actually revealed herself. And the one part where she kicks Ben's forearms in the face and starts crawling up the wall like a spider. I'm like, Spider-Man? Spider-Gwen. I don't know if that's like a little nod. I doubt it, because I don't know when Spider-Gwen was even created in the comics. And the show, of course, came out, I think, started in 2004 or 5. So I don't know if that's the connection, or maybe it is. I don't know. But regardless, I was like, oh my god. And then the part where Ghostfreak, I was shocked by this. Ghostfreak wanting to jump off the ledge of a building, possessing Gwen, and then, of course, dropping the possession, and then Gwen hitting, dying. I don't think Gwen would survive that fall. And Ghostfreak was willing to go that far against Ben. Pretty much goes to show that Ghostfreak is not truly a good guy. You know, and I actually had a theory, and I didn't mention this in my intro, because I was trying to get through the fucking intro, because I was really having issues with it, because I was really flubbing the intro, trying to get through it. Is one of my theories was, seeing Ghostfreaked Out as the title, that maybe that we're going to, because we've already met at least one version of an alien Ben can turn into. We actually met a real alien that is the Diamond Head or whatever, I think. So I was thinking, maybe we've met another one or two. I can't remember. I don't think so. But I was thinking maybe we meet the real version of this alien that Ben can turn into as Ghostfreak. Maybe we meet a real version of that alien. And so I was theorizing that, but no, it's completely wrong on that. I'm assuming this is going to cause Ben not to have nightmares clearly anymore. But I wonder how long he's been having them, because they haven't really addressed previously, as far as I remember, that Ghostfreak's been trying to get out this whole time. Like, I don't remember that really being addressed before. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed a hint or something. But I mean, Ghostfreak apparently was locked in there for a long time and was wanting to get out, and then was wanting to turn against Ben. So, like, I thought it's definitely an interesting concept, and the fact that I never thought about that actually occurring is that, oh, an alien can just separate itself from Ben's Omnitrix and be on its own, and then for that alien to then turn on Ben. I don't know. I'm assuming, because he mentioned the DNA of certain aliens or whatever, like, so implying that the reason he can turn into all these different aliens because he has the DNA within the Omnitrix that can turn him into them. And that also explains how Ben could be using Ghostfreak and be out in the sun, because it's a mixture of Ghostfreak's DNA and Ben's DNA, so that it didn't hurt Ben being that version of Ghostfreak. When Ghostfreak's by himself, his DNA by himself is literally making it to where he cannot be in the sun. And the fact that Grandpa Max had a sun gun? Sun gun. Okay. Just some of the crazy stuff in this episode. It was a really fun time, though. I had a good time watching it. And like I was mentioning, rest in peace, Ghostfreak. I guess we'll just not see that alien again. I mean, I wouldn't think so, because it's just gone now. So unless there's some story reason we actually meet a version, like an actual alien that is Ghostfreak, that'd be kind of interesting, right? So regardless of all that, it was a fun time. So apologies for the flubbing, or just my brain is just not connecting as it should today. I'm not sure what it is. I need to go back to sleep and start the day over again and see if that'll help. But anyways, what do you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Whatever thoughts you have, please let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.